Hey besties, it's your girl Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some fine fragrance mists that I will be using during the springtime, and I have actually done a best spring fragrances last year and I was outside, but we're not doing that today because it's hot outside and I like the lighting in here. Anyways, if you want to see that video, I will put a card right over here or here for that video if you want to see that, and also it will be linked down in the description below. But since it's a new year, I do have a complete turnaround of new fragrances that would be really fun to wear during the springtime. This is what I will be personally trying to use during the springtime too. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with a sweet fragrance first, and this one right here is Champagne Sprinkles. The fragrance notes are sparkling champagne, raspberry icing, and rainbow sprinkles. When I tell you guys, these scent notes are so accurate to a rainbow sprinkle and raspberry icing. It literally smells like you're wearing icing on your body, and that might be a turn off for people. Now this isn't like a true gourmand. It has more of like a fruity icing, sugary crystal fragrance compared to like cake. So if you enjoy fruity fragrances but you're not really into gourmands, you might like this one because it's really sweet and I really like this. It really does smell like I'm wearing icing, just like powdered sugar and a little bit of butter, but not buttery in a sense, more of like powdered sugar and water mixed together with some fruit extract in there. It smells so good, and it does have like this little burst of champagne, but not like too strong in like champagne toast. If you're not really a big fan of champagne toast, then this will be actually okay, because I get very nauseated when I wear sparkling, bubbly, champagne type of fragrances. But this one I can tolerate because it's very sweet and very sugary. So this one is going to be so good since the weather will be warming up here. It's going to be amazing, and the projection's not too bad. Around the strength is around like a 6.5 out of 10, so you're not going to smell like really too strong, but it will be there if someone gets a little too close to your neck or something. So I really do like that one. Now if you don't really like strong icing fragrances, or you like cotton candy fragrances, let me put you guys onto this. I talk about this a lot on my channel, so if you have been around here, I apologize, but if you're new here and this is your first time hearing about it, this is Boardwalk Taffy, and this is a very popular summer fragrance because it does have like that cotton candy-esque note to it. First of all, let me tell you guys the fragrance notes. It's spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. It's a very popular summer fragrance, but I think it'll be so good during the spring carnival days, in my opinion. I think this would be really good for brunch or you going on a picnic, because this is what I would wear definitely if I were to be like outside with all the flowers and such, because I do really like strong sugary fragrances. Gourmands are really good too, but these two fragrances are amazing. And I know I talk about Boardwalk Taffy a lot, and if you are trying to like look it up right now, like Boardwalk Taffy, oh my gosh, it's not like on the Bath & Body Works website. A fragrance that is very, very similar, but not as strong as Boardwalk Taffy, is Whipped Berry Meringue. They released this during the springtime, and you can get it on their website right now. The scent notes are very similar to Boardwalk Taffy, and a lot of people say that they're exactly the same fragrance. The notes are fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. They kind of like changed like the description of the fragrance notes, but to me, this is almost exactly like a Boardwalk Taffy, but it's weaker and it has more of like a berry note. But it is super similar, so if you've always wanted to try Boardwalk Taffy, definitely give Whipped Berry Meringue a try. It's purple and it's really fun. So if you want like that almost sugary cotton candy-esque fragrance and you have pink sugar from Aquilina, this would be a really good option if you are new to Bath & Body Works. So basically what I'm saying is that they're almost clearly identical, but this one right here, Boardwalk Taffy, is a little bit stronger in my opinion. So definitely research and smell this at your local Bath and Body Works if you are in the mood for like a sugary fragrance. Moving on to fresh and clean fragrances, I have to give this one a shout out, and this is what I will be wearing a lot in the spring. This is Fresh Getaway. It's known to be a very close dupe to Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, but this one's more of like an airy, lighter version of that. The fragrance notes are bright yuzu, citrus, and fresh ocean air. This one is a definitely must for all of you guys out there who love citrus and clean fragrances. This is like combined together and it's so good. I will tell you guys that. It's so good. It's like noticeable, but not too noticeable. So if you want to have like a little bit of a, I want to put something on, put in some self-care into myself, even though I don't want to today, but you got to, so you can put in some effort into yourself, which is what I like to do. This is like the go-to right here. Fresh Getaway is so good. I love it so much. They also have like a body cream in it, body wash. So if you're not really into fresh fragrances, you try it out in the body wash. That's what I like to do with some fragrances that I don't really like, because you can like smell it, have it like on for like a couple minutes and then wash it off. So this is a really great scent, perfect for springtime. Another one that I want to recommend that has been very popular is White T-shirt right here. This is if you love like that vibe of spring cleaning. You take like a week or a couple of days to go through all your stuff, put some stuff in the attic, get rid of all that dirt and grime in your house, and you did all the laundry, and this is what it smells like right here. The scent notes are crisp pear, fresh white t-shirt, lavender cloud, clean musk, and soft sandalwood. If you love having your house smell really clean and you want that on your body, this is it inside a bottle. So it has a little bit of a sweet essence into it from like that pear and lavender, but it's not too astringently sweet, but it really does smell like laundry sheets to me, or like Dawn fabric softener. That's what it smells like to me. It's really good. I don't know why, but every time I put Fresh Getaway in a video, I have to put White T-shirt alongside. It's a really nice collection, and I think they did an amazing job presenting like a fresh and clean collection, because a lot of people don't really enjoy like those super sweet or perfumey fragrances. They just want something simple and easy going. So these two are highly recommend. I love these fragrances so much. I've been playing a lot with fresh and clean fragrances recently because I've been working out and going to the gym, and I wanted to wear some fragrances that weren't too strong for other people to sniff when I like walk past or anything like that, because like the main focus of the gym is just like work out and get out, you know? But that's why you will see a lot of fresh fragrances in this video. The next one I have here is Pink Tie-Dye, and I got this during Summer SAS last year. This is very popular. It's Pink Lady Apple, Water Lotus, and Cotton Blossom. So this is a perfect mixture of that fruity, appley fragrance alongside with a little bit of floral, but also clean. So it's like the trifecta of, you want an apple, but you want it to be a fresh apple alongside with a little bit of floral. This is what you get right here when it comes to this fragrance. It's really good. I will say it is a little bit on the stronger side of apple. So if you love apple and you are tired of countryside apple, you want like a new Bath and Body Works fragrance that has apple, try out Pink Tie-Dye. I will probably put this in my project, use it up so I can get through with it. It's a nice apple fragrance, but sometimes it can be a little bit too strong in that type of sense with the fruity apple scent. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a really good fragrance. And I feel like this would also be good for like when you're apple picking in like September or October, but it's still a good spring fragrance too because of like that floral element, but it does overpower a little bit with the apple. I'm just saying. So if you are going to like try to get this or blind buy it, just know that this is a very strong apple fragrance. Next up, I have Happy Vibes, and you can actually get this online at Bath and Body Works. The scent notes are pink citrus, crisp pear, fresh honeysuckle, sheer vetiver, and dewy orchid. And when I first smelled this at Bath and Body Works when they had this during their semi-annual sale, I didn't really like it because it was very musky. Like I couldn't get like over the fact that it was a very musky fragrance, but on my body it's kind of like a citrus musk blended in together. So if you like fresh citrus fragrances but you want it a little bit like for the nighttime and you want to wear it during the nighttime, this would be it, because like this musk note at the end It's very distinct, and I can see a lot of people not enjoying this, but I've actually learned to really enjoy it on my body, and I think this is like an okay fragrance for the gym as well. You can definitely wear anything you want at the gym, but this one does have like that natural musk fragrance, so it's kind of like your skin but a citrus with a tiny bit of like musky undertones. So I think this would be really good for the springtime, especially since it will be getting a little bit warmer outside. If you live in a colder climate, I think it's good because of the honeysuckle, of that citrus, and the pear. I think every time I feel like pears inside one of my videos, it's a little hesitant because I'm actually not a really big fan of pear fragrances. Hard to believe. I didn't really like dahlia, and a lot of people like that one, but sometimes pear and melon fragrances can turn really weird on me, but I've been learning to enjoy pear fragrances, so this is a really nice contender for like kind of like, I might put that on today, I don't know, but it's really nice. Another fragrance that I will be using during the springtime is Cactus Blossom. I didn't actually like this fragrance at first when I bought it, but I now love it. The scent notes are cactus flower petals, sun-kissed coconut, and fresh sparkling lemon. Okay, it's been a while, let me smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Now this does have coconut, but don't be afraid. It's not like a strong summer coconut fragrance, and don't also be afraid of the lemon fragrances because I'm in the same boat. Citrus isn't my go-to, but the flower kind of blends in so beautifully with the lemon and the coconut, and I think it's such a beautiful like staple for springtime. Like this is probably going to be like one of my everyday go-to fragrances for the spring because it has like this light essence, but it also does have like this strong vibe of you put yourself together. You know, like it's a little bit like extra step from smelling fresh and clean, which no doubt I do enjoy, love smelling fresh and clean, but sometimes you want like a sweet floral, but not too overly sweet like sweet pea. You will enjoy this fragrance. I really do enjoy it. It's really good. Oh, I cannot write more about it. Now, another fragrance that I think is a really good fruity-ish tea-like fragrance. It's not too sweet. This one right here is Honeysuckle Peach Tea. The scent notes are honeysuckle blooms, juicy peaches, and sweet tea. Now this smells like a fuzzy peach navel. The outside of the peach skin, that's literally what it smells like. It's so crazy how they can like put this inside a bottle because they perfectly matched it. This is literally what it smells like. It's not like a strong floral. I can smell that honeysuckle, but that honeysuckle does combine that soft peach skin really well in this fragrance, and this is what I think smells amazing. I'm from the South, so we have like lots of like sweet tea. I've been watching Gilmore Girls, and they say like the word iced tea, but like they're from Connecticut, so I'm just like, oh yeah, because sweet tea isn't really a thing there. But if you love like that fresh fragrance of iced tea, if you're from like the West Coast or the North, or like brisk tea, I guess it has more of like a lemon, this is what it would be like, but with the peach fragrance. It smells so good. I like it a lot. I think using this during the springtime would be amazing because of that honeysuckle and the peach. It's just like a nice like quenching fragrance that I will be using during the springtime. I talk about this fragrance a lot too recently, but I have to put it in. This is honestly one of my favorite year-round fragrances, but I will be using this a lot during the springtime as well. This is Pure Wonder. This is like one of their recent new fragrances that they came out during, I'm thinking in the winter time, but it's really good. This one has iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. Don't be afraid by that amber note that I just explained, because amber can be very hit or miss for people. To me, amber gives me like that comforting, cozy vibe, but in this fragrance, you guys, it's such a nice, juicy amber in my opinion. I do smell like that jasmine, and it's such like a sweet perfume, but not overly sweet, okay? When I say sweet, I think it's like middle sweet, but not like potently sugary sweet. It's so beautiful. I honestly can't really explain the Pure Wonder fragrance. It smells like a drink, like a rose floral drink, but not too over potent. It does kind of smell like clean floral laundry too, like those Dawny Unstoppable things with like the little beads. There's like a floral fragrance that smells very close to this right here. I really like it. I think it's like a nice like light perfume-esque fragrance, and I will be wearing this a lot during the springtime. The last one for the springtime that would be really great is Gingham Love. This is one of the flankers from the original Gingham, and I actually mentioned Gingham in my last year's springtime video, so I thought this would be a really good option to have if you already have gingham. The notes are sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. Now I think combining rose and gingham together is kind of like a hitter. If you don't like You're the One is like a really strong rosy rose fragrance. This is like the in-between of that. So if you love gingham, take the base notes and kind of like that DNA of gingham and you add a little bit of rose and some berries into it. It smells really good. I feel like berries and rose are sometimes almost always categorized for like fall and winter because of like those dark juicy berries and things like that, but I don't know why. I feel like berry season is around like the spring and summertime, so it gives me like that nice juicy vibe with that rose for like Valentine's Day. It's so good. I think it's really amazing. So if you want like a fruity rose gingham flavor, this is what you need to get right here. I really enjoy it. Not a lot of people like it, but definitely give this one a whiff and see if you like it. It's like a sweeter version of gingham that I think they did a really nice take on. So in place of using You're the One this year, try out Gingham Love. You will not regret it. Let me know what you guys think about that. But that is everything that I have to talk about with my spring fragrances that I will recommend to you guys. And hopefully this video inspired you to like maybe take some fragrances out and see like, this might be good for spring, because not necessarily all these fragrances are specifically used for spring. You could use it year round if you wanted to. But yeah, let me know down below what you are going to be wearing during this amazing spring pollinated season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any video ideas that you want to see from me, let a girl know down below, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!